Hello and welcome back to Mass Effect 3, where in the last episode we've been recruiting Javik, who is a Prothean, but sadly not one of their scientists who can help us finish the Crucible, not one of their wisest, but he's a good warrior, apparently, and he has provided some helpful information, though if you ask Liara, she's probably a little shaken up because, well, everything she thought about the Protheans, which was a more advanced form of the Asari, has basically turned out to be wrong. That has to shake her a little.
So I hear the elusive man drinks bourbon. It all makes sense now.
What do you mean? You love whiskey.
Hey, Scotch, my dear girl. That scunner drinks American bourbon. Completely different.
He's a psychotic megalomaniac, and you've got problems with his choice of liquor?
You've obviously never experienced the peat aroma of a fine Ely Scotch.
Alright. Let's also check with... I forgot her name again.
Have you seen our newest crew member?
You mean the biggest story in 50,000 years that I can in no way talk about?
So you have seen him. Just wondering.
Diana Allers, right.
Cerberus stealthily strikes Star System shield. No, glad I read that one out loud.
A good thing they're not called Cerberus. Alright, let's go through the decks again. So...
Say that again?
The population of the colony world of Tyvor has been killed.
I don't understand. The Reapers have been taking people alive.
It was self-inflicted. When Reaper forces invaded, Tyvor's colonists detonated nuclear weapons inside their cities.
Shit.
Goddess.
Their deaths would have been instantaneous, Doctor.
Thank you, Glyph. That'll be all.
Shit, I hate this goddamn war.
A Prothean. A living, breathing Prothean right below me.
He's not what I expected.
Me neither. He was a little cold when I tried to talk. I understand the shock of waking up again. His species gone. But a Prothean, Shepard. There's so much he could tell us.
Maybe. Prothean Notes 2186, Entry 1. The things this Prothean must have seen, if they had the technology to preserve someone over 50,000 years, no wonder they were capable of building things like the device on Mars. It must give him time to get his bearings, but goddess, when will we get another chance to learn so much about their civilization? Attached, notes on Prothean. Find any new intel? Oh! Intel from Battle of Arcturus. Can use that for shields or weapon damage. I'm actually gonna take the weapon damage. So, Garrus?
Seen a lot of crazy things in my time on the Normandy, Shepard. A talking Reaper, a talking plant, and now a real live talking Prothean. Hell of a thing, waking up to find everything you know is destroyed. But I imagine the chance to get some payback is consolation. Doubt you and I'll ever get a second chance against the Reapers.
I don't know, I already got a second chance, but let's not tempt fate. Nah, probably not. Alright. Before I head upstairs, let's head down to the shuttle bay.
Can't believe Cerberus would open fire on civilians like that. As twisted and insane as his logic might be, I thought the elusive man was trying to save humanity. I guess he's willing to sacrifice anyone to win.
I guess so. James?
I still can't believe it. A real live Prothean. Doc must be over the moon.
You could say that.
I hear the guy's not all there. Exactly. Damn. I can't imagine. Brought forward 50,000 years. Last of your kind. That's bound to screw with your mind.
Yeah.
Well, here's hoping he can help us with the Reapers.
So he's finished now. I wasn't sure when he was actually finished with his dialogue. So, we also got a new weapon here, which I'll probably not demonstrate myself, but have my teammates demonstrate, so I'm gonna buy upgrades for that actually. Which is the particle rifle. Because it's a fun weapon. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna head up to Joker first. See what he has to say about that.
The Turians will hold. Pound for pound, they're the best fighting force in the galaxy.
Pound for pound is irrelevant, given the significantly higher mass of Reaper forces overall.
That's why we're bringing in the Krogan. So a Prothean. A real live Prothean. Has Liara stopped bouncing yet? I'm guessing there may have been some bouncing.
How's our new visitor adjusting to the ship, Edie?
He appears not to understand the human custom of separate sex restroom facilities. I am attempting to enlighten him. I will update you if there is positive progress.
How about you just update me if he doesn't get the message?
Very well.
and give a heads up if he's trying to use the women's bathroom. Alright. Trainer?
Look at that galaxy map. Do you know how many strategy games are built from that interface?
You play strategy games?
A few. Most are too flashy though. I prefer chess. I have a set made from rose quartz and hematite back home. I like the feel of something solid in my hands.
Well, now that I know your weakness, we might have to try a game.
It'd be more fun than playing Edie. Edie doesn't sweat.
You sweat playing chess?
Depends on how much fun we're having.
No, I don't want to ask any further questions to that. ANN alert. New article on Eden Prime from Alliance News Network information partners. Alliance officials confirm a local resistance movement has successfully pushed Cerberus forces off Eden Prime. Cerberus attacked Eden Prime for reasons that remain unclear and set up facilities to occupy the colony. But after constant attacks from a united populace, Cerberus troops retreated. Alliance officials are sending in evacuation transports now to get the colonists off-world before Reaper forces reach the colony. The oldest victory to the Alliance, Resistance leader Edward Crabb said in a prepared statement. The people of Eden Prime have always been ready to fight, but Alliance Intel gave us the tools we needed to push those Cerberus bastards off our planet. Many Resistance fighters have said they plan to enlist to support the Alliance. That's good to hear, I guess. Right, so this mission was the main part of the From Ashes DLC, which was a day one DLC that came when the game came out. And it's very crucial to the story. I mean, you have a Prothean, and he delivers also a lot of additional background information on the story. So, yeah, some people were wondering why this was a day one DLC, and there's a discussion about day one DLCs at all, because most of the files were already on the disc and stuff. But I don't really want to go into that discussion here. I just wanted to push that out to you so you know what this is. So now we can do some missions on Tuchanka. We could actually go to the shard facility and cure the genophage, which I won't do. But the Turian Primarch gave us some information about the downed vessel that was that was shot down by Reapers while they were doing some mission on Tuchanka. So maybe we should investigate that. So let's go there. Who am I gonna take with? Let's take Garrus. I mean, it's a mission involving Turians, so that's a good enough reason for me to bring Garrus along, I guess. And also... Let's give Javik a chance to prove himself. So, we have a new particle rifle. I'm not going to use it myself, but I'm going to give it to Garrus. Particle rifle is interesting in that regard. That is, basically it functions like a weapon in Mass Effect 1. Yeah, it doesn't require ammunition. but it just it emits a continuous stream of damage, and it's also rather powerful. It also has some other interesting features, which I'll not demonstrate here. But of course, you may be wondering, why am I equipping it with a plus rounds per magazine mod? There's one thing. Basically, it has a full round of 100 shots, which isn't as much as you'd think. After it has fired at least 50 shots in a row, it becomes much more powerful. You see that the beam gets much more brighter and wider, and it does a hell of a lot more damage. But then when it reaches 0, then it doesn't do any damage at all. It has to wait for some time to cool off and to regenerate ammunition, basically. So with a assault rifle magazine upgrade, you can actually prolong the time where you can do more damage with it. I'm not exactly sure if my teammates are actually able to use it properly, but for the off chance that they do, I'm gonna give it an increased rounds per magazine upgrade in case they accidentally shoot longer than they should. So, but I'm not sure if they actually use it properly. It is actually a fun weapon to just use it as a main and single main weapon, but not for an infiltrator. So, as an infiltrator, I'll probably not want to use it, because its major advantage, which is that it has pinpoint precision, is basically worthless for an infiltrator, because most of the weapons I need are sniper rifles, and they are already very precise. So, why would I want to use a different weapon that is 100% pinpoint precise, but is an assault rifle, so I don't have time dilation with it? So it's not that interesting to me, but it does have interesting uses. So you can learn dock channel. Yeah, recharge speed. And, well, I think damage to armor and barriers is more important to me than damage in total. So, power damage or health and shield? Let's take health and shield. Weapon damage or power damage? Let's take weapon damage. And squad mate power damage duration force, or squad mate shield recharge speed? Shield recharge speed, of course. Of course. So let's also take... All of the other abilities are not that interesting to us, because we're probably not going to bring 2 biotics with us. But technically, pull is interesting, but we don't have anything to detonate the pull field with unless we bring Liara or Caden. So it would be interesting for that cases, but if we don't have them with us, it's just worthless to use it. So, yeah. I'm not sure.
This crash site's a nightmare. Edie, try to raise Lieutenant Victus.
Yes, ma'am.
For a Turian commander, what happened here is... Let's just say the Turian code is not forgiving. And that it's his son is bad for the Primarch. Promoting family without merit can bite you in the ass. What's strange is the Primarch knows that.
Commander, I have to land well back from the main crash site.
That the best you can do?
Yes, ma'am. The Reapers seem unaware of our presence. You might get the jump on them.
Alright, set her down. Let's save this platoon. Edie? Did you raise Lieutenant Victus?
Yes, but the connection is bad.
Patch me in. This is Commander Shepard, Alliance Navy. Do you read?
This is Lieutenant Tarquin Victus of the 9th Platoon. We're pinned by Reaper harvesters and taking heavy casualties. Also, there are pockets of my men scattered along the crash trajectory.
Lieutenant, I need you to fire a flare so I can find your position. Got it.
Things get worse by the minute. My men are dying.
This sounds bad. Let's move.
Alright, let's
Worse than I feared.
move, I wanted to say. You can take... Whoop. You can take the other weapon though.
Yes, Shepard.
And give it armor-piercing ammo.
A secret Turian mission on Tuchanka is especially odd. Thoughts?
It doesn't matter. Our mission is clear. Silence. Enemies ahead.
Quick! We don't want them to call for backup.
Well, I think that should qualify as quick, right? Alright, but since we had lots of overtime on the last episode again, I think I'm gonna be stopping this recording right here. In the next episode we'll try to find out what's on with this Turian platoon that's been stranded on Tuchanka. So, thanks for watching and I'll see you next time. Take care.